Good day, YouTube. It's been a while since we talked. Hopefully, everyone's having a great Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving Day today in Canada, and hopefully, you and yours are having a wonderful long weekend. Um, as we start another segment of Straight Talk about gay issues, today's topic is how do I tell my family, which is probably one of the more frequent questions I hear. And to be quite honest, there is no right answer, no right way to do it. It just depends on how comfortable you are. And basically, like I said, the best advice I give people when they plan to tell their family is be prepared for the worst, but hope for the best. And so if you're not ready for the worst case scenario, then what I would say is to wait till you feel more comfortable. Across Canada and actually across the world, we see kids that are coming out to their parents and being kicked out of their house and being left homeless and having to find a place to stay or working the streets in the bigger cities. So, like I said, most definitely you should be proud of who you are, no matter if you're gay, straight, or otherwise. Be very proud of who you are and what you've accomplished. But it's not easy. You really have to be prepared for a worst case scenario, as I mentioned. But that said, I think that basically 100 pounds of weight were off my shoulders when I actually did come out to my family and friends. And that's been many years ago. I actually, most recently, married my partner Sean, and things are going really well for me. So I think basically, as we're saying, you really have to be happy within yourself before you can actually share the news with other people. Be comfortable in your own skin, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I think you'll do fine. So what happens if the reaction isn't what you would hope? It happens. And I guess the best advice I can tell you is to give the person some time, because you are telling the news that they probably don't want to hear, number one, and number two, that they don't expect to hear. Although I know there's some people within my family that actually said, oh, I kind of knew you were gay, but it was kind of maybe he is, maybe he isn't, until finally I actually did tell them. So, I mean, the thing is, like I said, you have to realize that this news you're giving them isn't exactly what they plan to hear, and maybe not what they want to hear. So I think that actually giving them some time to digest what you've told them is really the best thing you can do for them. And then give it a little while, and then maybe go back and talk to them, and hopefully things will get better. Although sometimes it takes a while for people to realize that how important you are in their life, and that they want you in their life if you're gay or straight or otherwise. It is important. So just be yourself. And like I said, sometimes it can be complicated, but at the end of the day, you are who you are. You're not something that you're not. So be happy with who you are. No matter if you're heterosexual, gay, small, big, whatever. Just be happy with who you are. And that will shine through. And that people will see that you're a great individual no matter what your sexual orientation. It's a little early to mention this, and I'm kind of like sitting on the fence, but May 17th is International Day Against Homophobia. We are organizing our second annual event in Fredericton at the legislature. And although there was a good crowd in 2011, we really want to see a bigger crowd in 2012, because I think that the message that young gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender kids have to see is that they're supported, if not by their family, by the community at large. So I'm asking you to mark it on your calendar. Like I said, I know it's a ways away, but I really would like to see a good turnout so that these kids know that they are supported and that suicide isn't their only option. And I do, of course, want to share a story with you. I actually met a 12-year-old this past year at the International Day Against Homophobia at the legislature. And he came over and he said, "You're the guy that organized this thing, right?" And I said, "Yep, I actually am." And he said, "Thanks a lot, because now I know I'm not alone." And that's the biggest thing you can do for kids or adults, is let them know that they're not alone, that they don't have to face this all on their own, that they have a friend. This kid is really lucky because his mom also attended the event with him to show her support, and well-adjusted kid, fantastic kid. And it shows the positive parenting that's going on. Although, as we're saying, this 12-year-old mother, or the mother of this 12-year-old, I'm sure the thing she didn't expect is for her kid to come out at 12 years old and say, "I'm gay," or transgender, or whatever, or a lesbian, or whatever. So the moral of the story is she supports him, and he's doing really well, although he felt quite alone in the city of Fredericton, believe it or not, where we have a gay club and gay organizations. So, I mean, it just goes to show that really we have to support our gay community, no matter if you're gay, straight, or otherwise. That's important. I do want to bring up a great organization in Canada, which is called PFLAG Canada. It's nationwide. They have a toll-free number, and I should have wrote the number down, but I would ask you, if you are just coming out, if you're a parent of a gay, lesbian, or bisexual, or transgender person, either son, daughter, grandson, nephew, niece, whatever, they have some excellent resources on their website, so you can get more information, so you can understand. And their email or their website is www.pflagcanada, spelled PFLAG, Canada.ca. It also has the 1-800 number there that I forgot to write down. And also it will try to put you in contact with resources and with support in your own community throughout Canada. It's an excellent resource, and I would definitely recommend that you go to the website. They're a nonprofit organization, so if you have a few dollars that you can spare, I would ask that you please support them monetarily and physically, and with your support emotionally as well, because I mean, they do an awesome job, and they do need support to keep the toll-free number working, and I would ask that you please support them. This is supposed to be a short update, but I guess that I'm already up to 8 minutes. So what I will close by saying, I hopefully every one of you, if you're celebrating Thanksgiving today, that you are thankful for who you are, thankful for what you have, and thankful for the people that support you, because that's what's important in life. Not the turkey, not the gifts, but what you have. And I think that we have to get back to that. Not only in New Brunswick, Canada, or the US, or wherever you may be watching this video from. Be thankful for what you have and the people that you have in your life that support you no matter what. So anyway, hopefully you all have a great weekend, and we will talk very soon. And once again, please write down May 17th, 2012 on your calendar. If you are in New Brunswick, Canada, please plan to attend the International Day Against Homophobia. I'll be looking forward to seeing you all, and take care and look after each other. We'll talk soon. Thanks.